So I often get the question of what LGBTQ comics I would recommend to people, and I always have trouble picking just one. So I decided to make my life a little easier by making a top 11 list of my favorite LGBTQ comics of all time. Now to be clear, my criteria for this list is that it has to involve themes of queerness or identity in some capacity, or at the very least predominantly star a queer character. It can't just be, oh, it's a standard story, but there's a gay character in it. No, I want to highlight books that present some aspect of the LGBTQ plus community in some meaningful way. With all that said, let's start off with number 11. Number 11, Wind by James Dean IV. Wind is a fun fantasy adventure that stars multiple characters in the LGBTQ community, including the titular Wind, who is a young boy born with magical powers in a city where having those powers is forbidden and punishable by death. When his secret is revealed, he'll need to escape with an unlikely band of companions out of the city and stumble right into the middle of a massive royal conspiracy. But despite how traditionally fantasy that all sounds, the story itself is primarily about how prejudiced societies affect not just people targeted, but also the people at large. How it promotes hateful and false ideologies that do nothing but divide and harm. It internalizes the notion that some people just shouldn't exist, not just in the people hunting for them, but for the people being hunted. As such, ideologies can promote shame and self-hatred in a pretty significant way, but it's also about rising above those prejudices both from outside and within, with the support of people who love and care about you. Are the people who see you for who you are and love you even more for being so. It's ultimately a heartwarming fantasy adventure that uses the tropes common with the genre to promote inclusion, acceptance, and fighting back against fascistic forces. And that's our number 11 spot. Make sure you tune in tomorrow to see number 10.